Hello everybody, David Twigger back for a Twigger tidbit, or as a friend of mine said, Twigbits. That could be dirty, so we're going to play with that for a little bit. Today is Friday, so we're going to do our Fashion Friday, hashtag Feel Good Friday. And what we're going to talk about today is actually a gift that I got for my birthday that was just recent, and it was amazing, all the work that went into it, and super creative, and you'll appreciate that. But it also talks about one of my favorite movies, which is Auntie, Mame, and you'll have Rosalind Russell starring in it. If you haven't seen it, you can still enjoy the creativity of the gift and stuff we're going to talk about, but pause this, go watch it, and enjoy, because it's the best written, the fashion, the comedy, everything is like incredible about this movie. So we're going to have it in the background a little bit. The music I just love as well. And she's amazing. It is like super fast and quick, and the wit, and this ideal part for her. So it's one of the best movies. So cute. So we'll let this run for a little bit. And the gift came in this bag. So not that it's Mr. Church, but that's my favorite store, is one of them. And this came from some friends of mine, Randy and John, who I love to death. And Randy and I quote this movie constantly. It's just like a thing. And so it's always about top drawer and just beautiful, beautiful funness. So, but the gift was insane as far as the creative, and it goes through the whole movie and super creative. So we're sitting at home, we're not really sure what to do, we can do for friends. This is something you can do, and it'll make them feel so good. So if there's about a song or a movie or a TV show, you can enjoy it and have some fun. And I'm gonna go through the whole thing. So it came with this. And again, the Auntie Mame thing, we just love it. That's one of my favorite outfits that she has on right there. It's insane. And like one of the most famous lines right there. Live. If you know the movie, you're going to enjoy some of this really, really well, because there's some little tidbits in here. And the creativity, again, is insane. So I'm going to have to pause this at some point because it'll run out. But it came in stages. So the great big bag, and I did like it's a whole background thing, and it's paused. It's just like a printout of one of the advertisements for the movie, which was beautiful. And then it goes through different parts of the movie, and there's different pieces on here. This trailer is like way long. So I want to pause like, there she is. Beautiful. So we're going to go through different pieces. So basically the bag came in here, and there's a bunch of different little boxes that the gift came in, which was insane. And so each piece was wrapped, but I unwrapped it. And then each piece had this on top of the wrapped box. And these are just cutouts of different papers and stuff like this from different scenes of the movie that has quotes that Randy and I constantly quote. I'm sure my husband and his husband just get so annoyed. And this is the first one, which is when she had to take a job, I'm not going to ruin the movie for you, at Macy's. And if you look, I know you don't care, look way in the back, see that little tree right there on the wall. The nice thing is that one year when we did our big holiday party, we actually recreated those trees, and we had them outside along the pergola. So I'm really proud of that. This is one of the ones, and you don't understand the scene, but she's there working, and of course she has no business working in the store because she's never worked before. But I open up the box, and the box has a quote inside of it from the scene, which I can reach to. Après moi le déluge. Don't forget the skates for the little nippers. Get them at Gimbals. So if you know the movie, you'll love that. And then you also love this, because her sales sheet was just like a mess, and it had all these different pieces on it. So they created each one of these. So this is for, and has a little holly in there because she's working there at Christmas time. And then inside there was a gift, which I'm not going to share. That kind of went with the scene as well. And also, for those of you who've seen the movie, a ping pong ball. It's an inside joke if you haven't seen the movie. I'm an Upper Richmond girl, schoolgirl, because she's top drawer, and she tells a story about ping pongs that's just hilarious. So you have to watch it. So funny. And that was one of the gifts. And then you go through the movies, and the next scene is when she meets her son's new girlfriend, who's this actually is so funny. So again, you open this up, and there's a quote from the movie. Patrick and I just stuffed ourselves at Strav's. Do you know what your silly nephew did? And she goes on and on and on. And she talks about eating at Strav's because she's so uppity, and it's hilarious. And again, inside there's another ping pong ball with a quote from the movie. And what's wrong with Muriel Puce? One of my favorite lines. It's at the end of the movie. And then there's a gift that goes along with them eating out at Schreps, which is so great. And then the next one, and we get into like the really cool scene. So this is a scene where she's visiting the new girlfriend's parents that are really, really uppity, and she's talking to them. And the first one that I'm supposed to do is actually this, which talks about his famous drink, which has a secret ingredient in it, and it's very, very sweet, and it's honey. So the honey is super, super fun. And inside the gift was another quote about that whole thing is I got this recipe from a bartender I met in Havana. You'll never guess what the secret ingredient is. I'll give you one hint. There's no sugar in a clawed obscene daiquiri. And she's like, and yet it's so sweet. Why? Because they put a ton of honey in the drink. And I got some like glassware in here, so it has to do with the drink again, and like the quotes inside, it's like the cutout papers and stuff. So cute. And then this is another scene which is so great, and she's giving her these appetizers to eat, and they're just horrible. And it's my, don't they look delicious? And Auntie Mame was like, what are they? And she says, well, I take 2 cans of tuna fish and put them through the meat grinder, then add clam juice and peanut butter. She got it from Ladies Home Journal, which sounds obviously horrible, but again, a super cute piece in there. And then they gave me some socks that look like tuna rolls. So sushi. Super cute. Again, themed. The cutouts. You know, it takes a little bit of time, but it's so much fun. And literally, I was like crying the entire time because it was so sweet. And then her story is when she steps on the ping pong ball. And so they gave me actually one where it's all kind of like stepped on and mushed. Blame it on Bunny Bixler, which again, if you haven't seen the movie, but super cute and like just fun and adorable. And talk about Feel Good Friday. It was just some different boxes with some cutouts and stuff. And you can do song quotes, or you can do like movie quotes from TVs. And then it was really just some cute little pictures and boxes and stuff with some amazing presents, again, which I'm not going to share because that's just tacky. But it was beautiful. So John and Randy, I thank you. And thanks for joining me. This was super cute, Feel Good Friday. If you haven't watched it, watch Auntie Mame because it's just the best movie. It's going to make you feel good. The fashion in, like I mentioned, it is insanely good. I mean, it's really just so appropriate to the theme. And she goes down south for a little bit. And it's an amazing, amazing movie. And this was an amazing, amazing feel-good present that was themed through one of the things that just makes friendship great. So take the time. You can do it for somebody inside your house, or you can send it and drop it off to a friend of yours if you want. But enjoy it. Enjoy the movie and the fashion and the humor. Thanks for joining me again, and we will see you soon. Stay safe, stay well, stay funny, and I love you all. Mwah!